Dante, and this is a quick review of Kaito Kid Nendoroid from Detective Conan and Magic Kaito manga and anime. I was waiting for the Kaito Kid Nendoroid ever since they announced Detective Conan Nendoroids, and I'm happy that my wait wasn't so long as many decades. The box is standard, but there are two things about it that are interesting. First of all, that it's made at Tottori factory, so it's made in Japan, not in China. And another interesting thing is the number. It's 1412. The fans of Kaito Kid know that this number is not accidental. It's his number, and right now the Nendoroids are just in their 1100s, and that's pretty big leap from there. And I love that Good Smile Company went for it, and it makes this Nendoroid a lot more entertaining. As for the articulation, the Nendoroid itself is pretty standard. It's not of super movable kind, and the articulation is limited. The cape is a big reason why you can't move or pose Kaito Kid like you want, but I will return to this point later. On the other hand, the sculpt is amazing. All the details are just perfect, and I think that Kaito Kid's sculpt went even better than all of his colleagues from Detective Conan Nendoroids. As for the faceplates, he comes with two, a standard serious one and a green mischievous one. They are nice, and I would really like a surprised one, but I wouldn't call it a drawback because Kaito Kid comes with a lot of accessories. For example, he comes with left pocket arm and hand, and also a hand for holding a dove. And please notice this dove. It has a lot of coming for him in accessories department. Like you can see this dove on Kaito Kid's hand, and now you can see him on a stand. Please notice it comes only with the stand arm, not the circular stand. The circular stand is not included, it's mine from the other set. And also, you can see Kaito Kid with his shh hand. This hand is really nice, not only because it's a nice gesture for Kaito Kid, but because in fact it's a hand for holding a gun. Yes, of course, Kaito Kid comes with his card gun. Surprisingly, no cards are included in his set, but I don't really mind it. If you need cards, you may just print it out. And his other hand here is also an accessory, it's a special gesture hand. It's not easy to notice the difference from his usual open hand, but there it is. Next accessory is a rose and a hand to hold it. Yes, this simple. And you can see the other hand is a different too. It holds a little hat, because Kaito Kid comes with two, a big one and a small one. And there is one last accessory for the small head. It's a special dove stand. It's a little transparent stick to put your dove over the little head. But don't pay all your attention to the dove, because right now you can notice Kaito Kid has another faceplate that doesn't come with him. It's Conan's faceplate, because like in manga and anime, Kaito Kid and Kudo Shinichi have identical faceplates. So if you have a Conan Nendoroid, you will have more faceplates for Kaito Kid. And now let's return to the big head, because it has a really interesting way of putting on. I was afraid that it will come in two separate pieces like any hair piece, but no, not this time. This time the hair is just like a peg for this head. Additionally, you can notice that the monocle comes off and you can display Kaito Kid without a monocle but in a hat. And you may ask if it's possible to put a monocle on Kaito Kid without the big head, and my answer will be yes, it's possible. Both versions of hair pieces have a little place to put a monocle on, so you will have all the versions at your disposal. All in all, Kaito Kid Nendoroid is really cool. I find it one of the best Nendoroids I have, and I really like everything about it. There are some minor things about it that I don't like, but all the good things outweigh it. You can see how much love and consideration went into making this Nendoroid, and I'm thankful for the Good Smile Company who put all the efforts into making this. This Nendoroid is all a fan of Detective Conan and Kaito Kid may ever want. It's almost like an ultimate version of Magic Kaito merch. I don't think I know that this Nendoroid will be a nice and great present for any fan of Detective Conan and Magic Kaito. So if you like this show or if you like nicely made Nendoroids, this one is for you. That was the quick review, and there is still only one thing that I wanted to point out about this Nendoroid. It's his cape. It's sturdy, it's solid, and it lets KaitoKid on stand on his own. Usually I like it, and in this case I like it too, but I can expect some of you be disappointed with it. Because KaitoKid can't sit, you can't pose him like you want, there are no bent legs and you can't bend it all the way through, because it would require cape to be bent also, and that's impossible. And also his shoulder caps are in a way of his head movement too. So in a way his cape is really great, but I will understand if some of you will find it really lacking. So that was one little thing that I wanted to add, and now it's time for the photoshoot. So KaitoKid Nendoroid came just in time for the Valentine's Day. I'm not sure if it was on purpose, but it is like it is. And so I couldn't ignore this holiday and not make some themed photo. What's interesting, I had to create a crate just before taking this shot, and also I had to add to the long list of things I learned in toy photography, Shibari. And it was an interesting experience, and it was pretty easy to learn these knots. I think that KaitoKid Nendoroid looks really nice in this setting. I used the diorama for my action figures, and I like how the photo came out. So thank you for watching, it's been Taste and Figures, I hope you liked this video, please leave a comment if you have any questions. My name is Tay, and bye!